So we bought a house. Turns out it's actually really easy buying a house. Just sign a piece of paper and it's yours. It's not quite that simple though. We are purchasing a house that is about, 130 years old, which has been renovated. Yeah, but it needs a lot of GLC to get up to spec. It's not very well insulated. It's not very well kept. It needs a lot of work. So what we're gonna do over the course of the next year is redo it completely. As in, the only thing that we're gonna leave behind, or two things actually, is the outer walls and the roof. We're gonna tear out everything inside, remove all the old floors, dig out for new floors, insulation, radiant floor heating. Yeah, it's gonna be nice, but it's also gonna be a heck of a project because, yeah, I'm not an educated carpenter or anything. I'm a DIY guy, but I'm pretty confident that we can get this going and really build a beautiful place for ourselves. It's not a very large house per se. It's 105 square meters. Inside 120 square meters measured on the outside walls. But it's enough room for me, my wife, and our daughter, who's a year and a half old now. We're not gonna have a lot of spare room, but we don't want a lot of spare room because we're trying to cut down on living costs. We're trying to cut down on all the cruft and all the stuff we don't need in our lives, which is, yeah, quite a lot of stuff that you just go out and buy and put in a locker and never look at again. That we want to get rid of. We want a little bit more peace and quiet. We live bang smack in the city now, on a relatively quiet street and such, but it'll be nice to come out and have some real peace and quiet and room for bigger thinking than we have right now. And we're gonna get a garden, which is nice. We live in a townhouse now, which has like a little brick-clad yard, but no garden. So that's gonna be awesome. And so is the house. We're gonna have a pretty simple floor plan with a single large room in the middle. We're gonna have a laundry room and a bedroom in one end of the house. We're gonna have a toilet in the other, and then two rooms, one for my office and one for our daughter. So a large living space, about 60 square meters, where we're gonna spend the majority of our time, and just the rooms we need. A lot of well thought out storage, we hope, and it's just gonna be really well done. We're gonna do it as sustainable as possible. We can't get around just using used materials, but whatever we can purchase used, we'll purchase used, which makes sense. Whatever we can source from leftovers from other building projects and such, we'll use. We're gonna focus on a very well insulated house, not a net zero house, because it's as old as it is. The walls are not solid. They're brick walls with about a 5 centimeter hollow in the middle, which is not enough for insulation. Unfortunately, you can't blow in insulation in such a small gap. So the outer walls are gonna be the only part of the house we're not gonna insulate really well. The roof is gonna be 300 millimeters, 350 millimeters actually, and the floor is gonna be 300 millimeters as well, underneath the radiant floor heating. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have big beautiful windows that let in a lot of light and are really low energy. And yeah, I'm gonna do it all myself, pretty much. Some things you're obliged by law not to do yourself in Denmark. You cannot do your own plumbing, that's illegal. You need to have an authorization to be a plumber and sign off on it. And electricity you can't do by yourself. I'm gonna do as much of it as I can. I'm gonna have an electrician come and sign off on it and check that all the stuff I did was all right, because I know what I'm doing. On the plumbing, I'm not gonna even try because I don't know nothing about it. So better leave that to the professionals. Yeah, we're gonna have a mason come help us out, casting the floors, because I need those to be really level for everything else to be easy to work with. It being an old house, I'm not expecting the outer walls to be very square at all. So it would be really nice if the floor at least was level, so we have some sort of truth to work with. My wife is in on the project, luckily. It's gonna be a tough year because I'm gonna have to be working as well as renovating. So it's gonna be a bit of a puzzle to have everything add up so I can both see my wife and daughter, get some work done on the house, and get some paying work done here at home. I do IT stuff, as you might notice from all the screens. It's gonna be a bit of a long project, as I've said previously. It's gonna be about a year from now. We'll have the keys to the house April 1st, 2019, which is in February, March. It's gonna be 2 months from now, pretty much, so we can get all the planning done before then, hopefully. Lock in on the floor plan and the materials and how we're gonna do it, so we don't have to worry about that during the process. Then it's gonna be until the middle of December where we're gonna move in, where everything has to be done. And I mean everything. I don't wanna move into a house where we just need to fix this and this. We need to be done. So we have a time schedule, which is in Danish, but it's pretty comprehensive. And I've marked all the stuff where I need all the different trades to come in and help me, and as you can see, there's a big red line on the right, which means we're moving in. It's gonna be great. So, what I'm gonna use this channel for in the next, year or so is documenting pretty much everything I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take you through all the stupid stuff I'm gonna do, and hopefully the beautiful result that I get from it. I'll show you the whole process, all the stuff that goes really well in the first try, all the stuff that I'm gonna probably fail slightly because I'm just human. I'll tell you everything about what everything costs. You can ask me anything about it, nothing secret. The house was really cheap. It's 625,000 Danish kroner, which is translated somewhere around $70,000. And we have a renovation budget of about the same, a little bit less, 500,000 Danish crowns, which needs to cover everything. Labor for all the trades, all the materials, and we even have 15% set off for unforeseen stuff that we forgot, which is hopefully not a lot, but yeah. So, enough babble for now. I really look forward to taking you on this journey. What we have to do now is wait for 6 weekdays. The law in Denmark says that you have 6 weekdays from signing a house until the deal is final. So now our bank has to give us the final okay, our lawyer has to give us the final okay, and the seller's bank has to give the final okay. And if all that adds up, we're the happy owners of a new house. So wish us luck. See you guys.